Asusu. Hello everyone, welcome back to Giggle Sims. It has been quite a while since you've heard the sound of my voice. I have been doing a lot of virtual tour type videos lately, basically just because when I've been playing and building things, I haven't been recording it. So no speed builds to really go through. So yeah, I've been just doing the virtual tour videos, and I actually kind of prefer those just because, well, I don't have to listen to myself talk for like 15 minutes for one. But yeah, I just really enjoy making them. I'm not the type of person who likes to sit through a speed build. I just really want to see the outcome of it, you know, of all the buildings. So I figured that might be something that you guys like as well. Maybe you don't like the speed throughs, the speed builds parts, you know, maybe you don't like watching that. But maybe I'm wrong. I am different from a lot of people, just like everybody else. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you prefer just a virtual tour, or there is this certain way that I've been noticing some YouTubers do it, where they do kind of like a stop motion type thing where you still get to see everything put together, but it's instead of like speed through form, it's like, how do you describe it? Yeah, it's just like stop motion where everything just kind of appears, you know, one at a time or whatever. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I would like to try that, but I feel like it would be very time consuming. So not really sure. Not sure if I should do that. Just let me know in the comments what you guys like to see. I am the type of person where actually, even if you tell me what you like to see, I'll probably just still do it the way that I like to do it, in all honesty. But, you know, I think that's just being true to who I am, you know, just being genuine here. But yeah, let's just let me know in the comments and let me know what you've been up to. It's been quite a long time since I have really made videos on here. I actually just moved across the country, so it's been an adventure. It's been really awesome. I actually live next to the ocean now, as opposed to living in the cold weather. So we're pretty happy about it, me and my boyfriend. I have my own office. It's been so awesome having my own office to like do videos and stuff. I actually also have a toy channel. I like to open toys, you know, it's a thing. And I do crafts as well, so it's called Collect and Craft. If you want to follow, go ahead. But yeah, so it's been really, really nice down here. And being down here, I just got really into like the tropical vibe, and with Island Living expansion pack, it's been really cool to like take your Sims diving and snorkeling and jet skiing and like all of that fun stuff. So I really wanted to make some kind of like mermaid getaway, like underground, underwater type build. So I actually had a Sim who had a child, and he, broke up with his girlfriend or whatever, and he took the kid. And so I was like, okay, well, he's a mermaid, and so I'm assuming his child is a mermaid. How can I make like a really cool mermaid house? So basically I just thought, well, what about a Mermaid Lagoon? And I thought, I bet my viewers on my channel would really like to see that. So that's what I did. I did a speed build of a Mermaid Lagoon that I built. I didn't really look at any other mermaid type builds before I did this. I just kind of went with my gut on it, just kind of figured everything out basically. And what ended up happening is I put in that big pond thing and I expanded it to make it bigger, which worked and looked really cool. But then I realized that you can't put basements on the island or like beach water whatever lots. And so then I had to take and like build a wall around the whole thing, and then put it on the gallery to have it as like another floor. So then I had to put it on the second floor and then start building underneath that, which was not what I was hoping to do. I really wanted to make like a basement type thing, but it ended up working out really well, because then I just put like a bunch of rocks around that and made them bigger and just made it look like there was like this underground cave that's under a pond, and it ended up really looking so cool. It has like when you're playing with your Sims in this, you can actually see like the water moving, and it feels like they're actually under the water. It's so cool, you guys. I really hope you download this one because it was so fun to make. It's so fun to play in. I love this build. I wasn't really sure about the tile on the bottom. I wanted something that looked good when you went out of the room and like looked at it through the pond, and I couldn't really find anything that I just really loved. So I ended up picking this like purple and I don't know, like gold and beige colored tile. So you guys can obviously change that if you don't like it. I don't know, it can be kind of a lot, it looks like to me. But this build actually has like a toddler room, because obviously my Sim had a child, and so this is actually a great build for like a family of mermaids. So and I think you can probably fit another room in the back, but you have to be careful, because if you try to add on the inside where like the fountain is and stuff, you can actually see the tops of the walls through the pond, if you know what I'm saying. So that's why I had to put the bedrooms kind of on the outskirts and make like the living, kitchen, that whole area very big. But yeah, I think it looks actually pretty good. I think the fountain does a good job of like separating the rooms, and then just the rugs that I put everywhere. I think it looks pretty good. Ended up looking pretty good. Let's see. I had this idea that like the dad was this very like at ease type of guy, so I put the bubble blower in there because I thought, okay, maybe he's like a super laid back, chill dad, you know what I mean? So that's why I put the bubble blower in there. Plus I think it adds a really cool effect because he's a mermaid, he's blowing bubbles. It looks like there's like some water to that. And then I tried to kind of add as much like ancient type decorations as possible, because I thought, well, maybe this is a Mermaid Lagoon that's been around for a really long time, like it was in their family for a long time, and they just like, it's where they've always lived. It's kind of their secret place. So I did that. That's why you'll see some like the pots in the entryway that are broken from, what's that expansion pack? I think it's Jungle Adventure, or not expansion, it's game pack, sorry. But yeah, I think it ended up looking really cool. How many times can I say that? I don't know. You guys should count in the comments and then maybe take a shot every time I say I think it turned out really cool. I think it looks really cool. Sorry, I'm not very good at talking for like 15 minutes. Usually when I do these videos where I talk for like 5 minutes and then I put the music on, because I don't like hearing the sound of my own voice for that long. So, anywho. Yeah, I really hope you guys download this. I forget what I named it in the gallery, but I will put it in the description down below along with my gallery name and some other links for you guys. I probably will do some more island living builds in the future. I've got a couple of other builds planned, so just let me know what you guys really like to see. Do you just prefer to see the end final result of a build, like virtual tour style? And if you want an example of that, just kind of go back and look at my virtual tour videos. Or do you prefer something like this, where I do the speed build, you get to see it, and I talk to you guys right here while you watch? Do you like hearing the sound of my voice? Because I'm not too fond of it. I'm not too fond of the sound of my own voice. I feel like that's hubris or like a little narcissistic, I guess, if you do, but I don't know, to each their own. Yeah, and also let me know if there's anything else you think I could have done to this, like any ideas to add to it, so that, you know, maybe I can make another one, or, you know, add to this and then put that on the gallery. I don't know. Maybe it's not perfect, but I definitely did my best. I added a lot of like flora and tropical plants to the outside. I just really wanted it to give it this like old feeling, like it's just been there for quite some time, you know, and it's just really flourished, and it's this really beautiful tropical oasis with colorful flowers and, you know, all of this beautiful stuff. And some of you may notice that my videos tend to jump very quickly. At least my speed builds tend to jump very quickly from one thing to another. Like maybe you'll notice that I just put a desk somewhere and then all of a sudden there's a candle on it, or I just put a desk somewhere and then all of a sudden I'm in the kitchen somehow. Well, I do that because what ends up happening when I'm building is sometimes all the time, I take my sweet old time. I'm kind of a pokey little puppy, just in general, life, just how I am. So I tend to like go through the decorations or go through, you know, items and really search for the perfect piece or something. And I just feel like that takes up too much time. And I want to try to keep the videos under like 20 minutes if I can, under a half hour, because I mean, as you guys know, when, you know, simmers do a build, sometimes it takes like days or, you know, even weeks sometimes. So I just try to get the video as short as I possibly can, and that's why you might see you know, the video's jumping from one thing to the next quickly, or you might see an item appear that wasn't there before, and surprise, that's why. So yeah, so I think this video is like, I want to say around 17 minutes, I believe. So I tried to do my best there, but I really hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.